Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos. The hills of Kentucky are a unique place. Even more unique when you consider hunting elk. For most hunters, images of elk hunting conjure visions of moving through aspens, towering mountainsides, and valleys dotted with water. Kentucky is none of that, which makes images of elk hunting here so unique. Being granted the privilege to hunt elk in Kentucky for a second time has not gone unnoticed. We have the opportunity to contrast this adventure with what happened last time, as well as learn from past successes and mistakes. We go into this adventure with the goal to capture sights and sounds of both the elk and the hunter who call Kentucky home, with the intention of giving you a vision of what this place has to offer. There are themes in this adventure that mirror what occurs on most every hunt: success, failure, frustration, teamwork, and camaraderie. But these themes seem to be magnified in a place so unique as this.
Listen up, I've rode this mountain 70 years I've been alive. Choked on rocks and rattlesnakes, a wonder I've survived. Don't think I haven't had a bronc like you, try me. Every time he thinks a monster is hiding around a tree, well, the monster's on your back, son, better try to understand. The cowboy that you're fighting now was born to this here land. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about the things that you can't see. The monster's on your back. And there's a monster on your back.
Last year, we had the amazing privilege to experience the adventure of hunting elk in Kentucky. Todd Tacket of Revelation Energy was generous enough to invite us along to join himself, his son Landon, and other family members on this hunt. Revelation Energy had mined this eastern Kentucky country for coal years ago, and when they finished, they reclaimed the land to resemble the natural landscape. They created ponds, lakes, hillsides, and hollers to mimic the surrounding habitat. They seeded the entire property with natural vegetation. Then they opened the property to hunters to pursue the deer and the elk that call this property home. But the elk did not always call eastern Kentucky home. Wild elk were void in all of Kentucky and the surrounding states for many decades, but that all changed in December of 1997. Seven elk were originally released into the wilds of Kentucky, a long, long ways from their birthplace in Utah. Over the next several years, over 1,000 elk from various states were released to help build up a naturally self-sustaining Kentucky elk population. But these elk did not just appear from other states by magic. The Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation and the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife were pivotal in the spearheading of the introduction. They provided the vast majority of funding and manpower needed to make this elk reintroduction a reality. And the location they chose to first reintroduce these 7 elk? A reclaimed mine property. Today, population estimates put the Kentucky elk herd at around 11,000. Proof that the wild elk who call Kentucky home are thriving. Okay, is there any way we can make a decision? Can you hold both those vehicles for us? And then we can make a decision when we get there? Okay. Is somebody gonna be waiting for us? We are broke down in Quinter, Kansas. Quinter is about 50 miles from anywhere. Hayes, Kansas is as close as we've got.
At 4:30 on Friday.
4:30 on a Friday, heading to Kentucky. This is not the way we wanted our adventure to start, but this sucks. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're about 4.5, 5 hours from home, and 5 hours into our 21-hour trip, so we got to figure something out. We are rolling once again, and the sun is starting to go down, and we were hoping to already be all the way to Missouri by now, but you know what? 3 hours downtime. We found a rental truck. I'm okay with that. We're gonna keep rolling. Kentucky elk, here we come. We're not gonna let this slow us down. Look at on the left here. Look at all of these vines have just taken over this hillside.
It's crazy.
Isn't that weird? Makes me wonder what lives underneath there. We are almost to camp in Kentucky, and it was not without its tribulations and trials, but we have persevered, and we're gonna join up with Todd and Ashton and Grandpa and the whole crew, set up camp, and we'll be hunting by this evening.
Jack Long,
Nice to meet you.
Tanner? Ashton?
Yeah.
Trevon, it's nice to finally meet you. I'm excited.
I don't know if he's told you this, but there's 27,000 acres here.
I say we walk that way.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Call. Let's see if he'll answer us. I know there's one over there, but he didn't sound that far. He's coming around the corner. You got him. Yes. It's a nice bull. Dang it. So, that's a nice bull. With a bow, I'd shoot him in a heartbeat.
It's 120 yards from us.
I was waiting for him to go behind that bush right there. He was standing right there.
So you could draw.
So I could draw. And he wheeled and got out of here. Okay. Let's see what he does. Let's let him calm down. Let's come back in here. What'd you think of that? Where did you see him at? Did you see him right there? Did you see him come across?
Oh, he had the scope on him.
Oh, you did. He's just too far, huh? So see that autumn olive right there by itself across the little draw. He was right there, and I was standing right here, and I was gonna draw. Right when he went behind the bush, and then I was gonna shoot him right there, but it didn't work out. Todd, Ashton, and Mike left today. Ashton had to get back to school. So we actually heard a bull bugle back over here. We're gonna work around this point and see if we can get him to answer us. Make a play before dark. It's been hot, been real hot, so they haven't been talking during the day. So we'll see if we can get something fired up. So we don't have enough time to get to him. I think he's going on and over. So we're gonna back out of here and come back and maybe make a try for him in the morning. He's not coming off that ridge.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.